Hello, and good evening. Dr. Alalade here at AsktheGynaecologist. I want to say good evening to you and a special wonderful day. I know I'm coming a bit late to this show tonight. However, it's better to be a bit late than never come at all. It's a wonderful day, and I'm very sure that you've had a wonderful time. I want to say good evening to Anna V. Ozi, wonderful lady. She's on our services, and I've been having a chat with her for the last few weeks. Thank you so much, Anavi, Nandi Ada, IBK GD, Floral Perfumery, Chim Amanda, Sekinat Oluwatobi, Ume Edit. Tonight, our topic is keeping the vagina clean. And it's a big topic now. And we're talking about, if you've been watching our Facebook page over the last few days, we've been putting up posts, posts all the time about the vagina, how you can keep it clean and how you can avoid, stuff about it. So I'm going to talk about these things. Honestly, there's no way I can do justice to discussing about keeping the vagina clean in a simple 30 minutes lecture. But I'll try as much as possible to cover every possible area in bits up and down to ensure that we have an idea of what it's about, the cleanliness of the vagina. Once again, I want to say my name is Dr. Alalade, one of your admins at Ask the Gynaecologist. And over the last few weeks or last few days, we had a wonderful seminar about twin pregnancy. If you've missed that seminar, go and join that seminar group. You can still watch the things we discussed and you can still learn a lot from it. People have been asking questions recently about the pre-seed lubricant sale at the ATG IVF office. The lubricant is, I've been saying this all the time over the last few weeks, that this pre-seed lubricant is designed essentially to facilitate sperm transport and to make the vagina very conducive for sperm transport. If you've used pre-seed lubricant, you will definitely know that it does not stop you from getting pregnant. Instead, actually, it facilitates sperm transport and increases the chances of you getting pregnant. So if you've not used pre-seed lubricant before, this is time for you to go get it at our office. And I've been putting the advert on the screen on ATG page that you can call my office, call our ATG office, speak with Nike or Dr. Chioma or with Yemi, that's our nurse in charge, and she'll get the lubricant to you. She'll tell you how you can pick it, how much is it, and she'll get it sorted to you. If you ask me how much is lubricant, I might not know because so many things are going on in my head, trust me. How to keep ATG afloat, work every day, okay, run ATG IVF Center and other businesses that attached to ATG. So I cannot really answer questions about how much is pre-seed lubricant. So that's why I delegate all these things to sections of ATG, and that will be taken care of. So just call the number tomorrow morning. I speak with Nike Layade. She's our ATG secretary, more or less my secretary or manager at the IVF Center, and she will tell you everything. And Christmas is already here. I know that. And Christmas is going to start early on ATG. So stay tuned. Welcome Spare Parts Shop, Yeti Glam, Victoria Thrift Store, Thrift Days Abuja. My name is Dr. Alalade, and tonight I'll be talking about how to keep the vagina clean. You see, if you see any lady, okay, wants her vagina to be sparkling clean all the time. Every lady wants her plate to be sparkling clean. Wash clean, beautiful, smell nice. No lady wants a vagina to smell horrible, okay? No lady wants a vagina to smell horrible. I can tell you something, that is so easy to keep the vagina clean, and it's so seriously easy to make it messed up, to make it dirty. It's so easy. And there are few things, and let me tell you, 80% of out of every 10 women you put, you can get a pre-seed lubricant on Amazon. Just go to Amazon, type in pre-seed lubricant, it comes up to you, okay? 80% of women keep their vagina clean, but a few ones, 20%, sometimes have issues about it. I have a lady in ATG, she's been consulting with us for the last 1 month now. She's so worried about her vaginal smell. I've gone through things with her. I've referred her to doctors. In fact, we've even done hysteroscopy to look into her vagina, and there was nothing. I'm not to say that some people just believe that there's something wrong with them. No, some people do have genuine problems with them. It's true. but most cases, most vaginas are perfectly okay. I know you're just joining, so stay tuned and listen to these tips I'm going to give tonight about keeping the vagina clean. Let me tell you something. The front of vagina is the water, that is your urethra, where you pee from. At the back is the soakaway, the sewage tank, where you poo from. Okay? The rain comes with thunder. After the rain comes the thunder. You pee, then bow. That sound comes in the backyard. The vagina is surrounded by lovely rain and lovely thunder behind. It's normal. But if you look at it, you see, these two places, the rain and the thunder, actually, they are exit points for waste products or waste products coming out of the body. There are a lot of exit points for waste products from the body, our breath, our skin, so on and so forth. The urethra, the urine, and the back passage, the anus, are also exits for waste products, most especially. And those are solid wastes or liquid wastes, okay? And they can be horrible or putrid. Now, having said all that, these two parts surround that area you want to keep clean. And in fact, I tell people all the time, the vagina is an entry point into your abdomen straight away. Once you remove vagina, you're already inside your tummy. So I tell people all the time, your vagina is like an open wound. And it's important that women get this, ladies understand this concept, that the vagina must be treated as an open wound, an open, constantly open wound. Once you get that fact, you start to pay attention to the things that come out of your vagina or the things that go into your vagina. The number one cause of horrible smell or dirtiness of vagina is one, infections. Infection can make the vagina very dirty. Another reason is intercourse, sex, from infections obviously, or sex toys that are not clean. You put it in the vagina, you put all this cucumber, all this stuff in the vagina, infections can come in. Another reason why people could have horrible smell in vagina is obviously from tampon. With tampon forgotten, left in, that has accumulated so many things there, they start to become a focus for infections to grow. They start to smell horribly. People can easily forget tampon in the vagina. I've seen this before. I still remember a vivid example in Kent back in 2008 or 9. A lady was about 30 weeks pregnant. She has this horrible smell in the vagina. She doesn't know what caused it. After examining her, we removed the tampon that was so putrid, smelling and horrible. In fact, after removing the tampon, the whole world was smelling, horrible smell, and I had to put air freshener around it. We asked her, how long has this been in there for? She could not even remember. So it's so easy to forget the tampon. Tampon can be a focus of Staph aureus infection that can be very toxic to the body. Remember, a lot of women would always assume that if we culture Staph aureus in the vagina, there's problem. I tell people all the time, Staph aureus actually lives on your skin. It's only in exceptional circumstances that they can migrate into your vagina. And in most cases, while taking swabs from vaginal swab, the swab itself could contact your skin or your vagina air, and it could go Staph aureus as a contaminant. It's very rare in unusual circumstances, except with introduction of foreign body, do you have Staph aureus causing issues in your vagina. Like if you forgot tampon there, you sharing sex toys that are not clean, you have to be careful. That's why I tell people all the time, if you have to use sex toys, make sure that you don't share them. Make sure that they're always washed, okay, in soap and water or warm water. And if possible, put a condom on top of your sex toy before you put it into your vagina, and change that condom at every time you put the sex toy in your vagina. If you're having sexual intercourse with a different sex partner or somebody you're not used to, or someone that is not your regular sex partner, or you're worried that that person could be, playing away, always use condom. It's important, okay? Always use condom. And if you notice any unusual discharge in your vagina, whether it's thrush infection, yeast infection, or you notice any horrible greenish discharge in your vagina, you need to get examined as soon as possible, swabbed and cleaned, and treated if necessary. Don't allow infections to grow in your vagina that becomes horrible thing, becoming difficult to treat. The reason is that once an infection solidifies, crystallizes, grows in your vagina, they can easily move into your tubes. And once they move into your tubes, they block the tubes. And once they block the tubes, becomes infertility, you have to come to AsktheGynaecologist Center. I don't want you to be at AsktheGynaecologist Center, but if definitely you need help, I want you to be there so I can give help to you. Okay, so avoid and prevent treatment or infection or damage to your vagina. Okay, and if you got an infection, treat it as soon as possible so that you don't be a candidate for IVF or soft fertility in future. But if definitely your tubes are blocked already, then the IVF Center ATG is definitely for you to give you alternative and help and assistance to get you pregnant. Now, some people too may notice this offensive fishy odor in the vagina, and it's very common. This can happen if you're using or if you're allergic to particular pants. Most people will be okay with any pants color, but some people are allergic to dyes in pants. Let me tell you something. Every pant, every cotton in this world is white. A cotton must be dyed to a particular color to produce blue, red, green, or whatever. Okay, so some people do react to the proteins in those dyes to make the cotton or the pant of different color. So if you're reacting to dyes, if you're reacting, and every time you're putting on pant, your pant is always okay for you, but you notice an offensive discharge, try and change your pant to pure white. And if you are having clear discharge or your discharge is bothering you, put a panty liner in that area that covers your vagina in your pant and then wear it on so at least to collect any discharge that you might have. Some people do have discharge constantly all day. Some women during the day they can be aroused. Yes, it can happen, and they produce a lot of discharge. If that happens to you, or you know that you're prone to that, put on some panty liner in your pant to collect those discharges so they don't wet your pant. It's important. And if necessary, ensure you use white pants all the time. And it's important that once in a while, when you're at home on your own, or you're at home in your own safety zone, remove your pants and let hair blow into your vagina. Hair blowing into your vagina will reduce unnecessary odor and unnecessary heat and infection there. If you notice this smelly, fishy odor discharge, okay, it could be a sign that you have a discharge or infection called bacterial vaginosis. And in such cases, they must be treated with antibiotic cream, antibiotic treatment, or antibiotic tablet to prevent issues that could cause further infection. Let me tell you something. If you have an infection, okay, in your vagina, they have a way of attracting other infection into your vagina that can cause serious and further damage above in your tubes and even in your tummy. Don't forget this one thing. You must always consider and treat your vagina as an open wound. That is why when I hear people putting all those stupid things in their vagina, like all those kayamata, whatever, Maggi, sauce things, all those sauce bowl and saucepan, funny mixtures, pills, urine pills, and all that, they amuse me and they surprise me because some people actually don't respect their vagina. That is a fact. So don't be among those gang or in that gang of people that will go and put all those funny things in your vagina. Your vagina is only for one purpose, to have sex and for your period blood to come out. I know this, that during your period or shortly after your period, your vagina could smell like this funny metallic smell. It's the blood from period. It can make your vagina smell or have a metallic smell, which is from the iron content of this menstrual blood. It's not a problem. Let me tell you something. Vagina itself is designed to cleanse itself. The vagina produces discharge and it cleanses itself. And regular intercourse with your husband helps to keep your vagina clean. It's just the fact. Vagina itself has the way of cleansing itself, which coupled with regular sex, the vagina keeps itself clean. Okay, don't ever put anything into your vagina. If you're gonna put anything into your vagina, let it be your husband's penis. Let it be your own sex toys, clean and protected and very clean, not shared. Let it be tampon and removed within less than 24 hours. Remove the tampon and don't ever forget that tampon in your vagina because it could be a focus for more infections to grow and then cause trouble. The vagina itself of anybody, as far as it's not made funny or put anything inside, will cleanse yourself all the time, no matter your age, whether you're a young baby, whether you're an old lady, or you're still in your reproductive age, or you're still within that, or your teenage group, or 20 or 30 or 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. The vagina itself cleanses itself automatically. Is designed that way. Do you put brush to go and clean your tummy? No, you don't. Do you use brush to go and clean your bowels? Even if you do, the vagina is not designed for you to put anything inside except your husband's pennies or your tampon during a period which you should remove within 24 hours. Okay, and your sex toys if you need or if you use such, and don't share them. Okay, now I know people have questions already, and some people are not going to agree with what I've said. I know you don't have to. You see, if we all agree on everything in this world, the world will be a boring place. Mind you, if you don't agree with me, you have an infection, my job is to treat you. I agree, but I don't want people to have infection. Yes, but people might need help. Some people, even when I posted a post on the ATG group that PC lubricant is okay, some people said it's not okay. They said it's bad. Don't use it. It's bad. It causes pain. I didn't argue with them. I don't. I've had several encounters, lot of people. They've used PC lubricant in this ATG. They are pregnant and they keep quiet. They walk away. They know it works for them. It worked for them. It's still working for them. They kept quiet. They got their answer and they go away. And you are there arguing and arguing. You see, no matter, even if they are giving people 1 billion free of charge on the streets, some people will still say it's bad, it's evil. That is human nature. There must always be different opinion. There must always be a different point of view. It's natural. I welcome that, okay? But what we don't welcome is for you to poison other people's heart. Let them make their own judgment, okay? And don't cajole people, okay? Now, if you don't want to use anything or you want to put anything in your vagina, it's up to you. No, that's fine. If you say, what is Dr. Alalade is talking is bullshit, excuse my French for that, it's rubbish. I don't agree with him. I want to put what I want to put in my vagina. That is fine. You don't need to worry. Put whatever you want to put there. But if you have an infection, I'm here to look after you. It's my job, okay? But I also know that my job is to prevent if possible. So that's why I give this advice over the phone all the time. Now, if you have an infection in your vagina, some people do have what we call allergy, skin allergy, contact dermatitis, okay, in the vagina. And we give them steroid cream, like the Dermal solution, all those steroid creams, Betnovate. You can use them outside on vagina wall, not inside your vagina. If you're going to give you all those things to treat all this itching stuff, dermatitis on your vagina, use those cream on the skin of vagina. Don't put them inside the hole, okay? Don't put soap inside the hole. All those douching, don't. Douching exposes your vagina to infection. When you douche your vagina, you're going to damage the skin area inside of vagina, and it makes you open and prone to infections to go in. That is why douching is bad for so many other several reasons, okay? I know you got questions now. I'm going to scroll up so I can catch questions, and I'm going to answer them as much as I can before we close this page. Now, thank you guys for joining on Instagram. Asiya Muhammad, Star Beauty Makeover, Fauzi Ozia, Rookies 202, Akun Narita, Omoba Derinsola, Dada Alaba Omaoge. It's so mix, something like that. Lex Queen, thank you so much. Ubix, X-Uber, whatever that is, I don't know. I can't read all the names on Instagram. They're like acronyms. Anyway, I want to say good evening to you. Adiola Barakat, Imafidian Blessing, Peculiar Faith, all the way from Southeast Asia. Peculiar Faith, amazing, wonderful lady. I love watching her page. She's proud of herself and she showcases essence of natural beauty. God bless you, Peculiar Faith. And to all of you ladies watching me today, you're all beautiful ladies, wonderful ladies. You're amazing. You're awesome. You're full of vibrancy, energy, unmatched, unparalleled in this world. And you are in a class of your own. To all the beautiful ladies out there, to all the mothers to be standing up there, not giving up yet, because you still got that faith and that belief in God. God will not put you to shame. And I'm saying this tonight, and I say this with all faith and with love, joining with you together in faith without wavering, that definitely everything you desire, if you hold that picture in your mind, you hold that picture of that baby you want, you need, you desire in your mind, or whatever it is at the point that you need at that point there, where you are, you hold that picture in your mind, you walk towards your goal, it would happen and materialize and become a reality without fail, in due course. Peculiar Faith, thank you. Imafidion Blessing, Adiola Barakat, Florence Hame, Temitopa Kehinde Kayode, Vivian Diko Briggs, we have Babajide Alalade, Ayaba, I about something who may edit Christina Idowu Adeyemi Akomu, Sekina Toluwatobi Alade, and all the wonderful ladies up out here. Thank you so much. And for Bernadette all the way from Australia, Bernadette Yenwa, thank you so much, my wonderful sister. Really appreciate you all the time for all the wonderful things you do. You support ATG. God bless you. ATG IVF Center, we are still here, we're still alive. A lot of people thought ATG would go down last year, June or July or so, but tell straight, what God has started and what God has laid down, no man can put or destroy. ATG is the Lord's doing, and I have faith in God that this dream of ATG that started by the initiative given to me by God in November 15, God will not fail. And as far as ATG is adding value to people's lives all over the world, Nigeria, anywhere in Africa, in diaspora, all over the world, ATG is God ordained. The only thing you need to understand is that in life, once you're adding value to people's life, whatever you do is God's work. You don't have to be a preacher to do the Lord's work. You can be a farmer and you do the Lord's work. You can be a banker, a teacher, a mother. You're still doing the Lord's work. As far as whatever you do is adding value to people's lives and is changing human race. Anything you do is the Lord's work. Trust me. Mosalami Babara Edos. How are you, Babara Edos? Wonderful lady. Basira Tafalayo Abitua Tope, something like that. Thank you, guys. I'm looking for questions on this page so I can answer questions and I can close the page after this discussion. So if you got any questions on the screen, please pop your questions up. Let me answer them. Then we can close this page. I know it's already late at night. People are already falling asleep. The numbers are dwindling. People are falling asleep. I know I'm sleepy as well. I just came back from work and we're getting ready for work again tomorrow. I want to say thank you guys for watching me today. I really appreciate you. To all our moderators out there, to all the ladies watching us out there, to all the people watching us out there, sharing our videos, I want to say thank you so much. God bless you. And I want to say I love you all. And I say so from the bottom of my heart without fail. I love you all. And I love myself too. See you soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.